Hello guys, welcome in another episode of Bearded Talking. Today we are talking about my hardware. So let's start with the intro first and we will continue. Okay, so the most important thing in my setup in terms of hardware is my drum rack, which is Pearl Icon drum rack, and the model is exactly DR503C. As you can see, I'm using only one bar, but the longer one, the little bit rounded, not the straight one. Why I'm using only one? Because as you can see, my setup is not the typical double bass metal kit. I have a couple of cymbals, but I don't have any additional toms. I don't have any other things. And for now, I'm using only one bass drum, which gives me an opportunity to scale down everything, to be as mobile as possible. Because, for example, when I'm trying to take all my gear to the gig. If somebody else borrowing me the kit, I'm trying to take all the drum rack. So basically, I'm not taking with me only floor tom and bass drum. In most cases, I'm borrowing only bass drum and floor tom, because the snare and my snare stand always traveling with me. And the drum rack, because I'm a lefty, I'm a left-handed guy. This drum rack gives me the opportunity to switch between bands faster, because if somebody using the toms hanging on the bass drum, we are just putting out the whole tom holder. All the cymbal stands are going on the backstage, and my drum rack coming out, because as you can see here, I have also of course I have two legs for the rack, but my third leg is the third leg of the drum rack is my Tama Iron Cobra 200 snare stand. Not snare, hi-hat stand, and as you can see here, the legs from the hi-hat stand are closed, because I don't have space to open it. It's more comfortable like this, and I have a part of a bar from the drum rack, which gives me opportunity to mount the hi-hat stand to the rack, so it gives me another point of balance, especially on stage when everything is slightly bouncing every time. So yeah, I'm using for the snare. I'm using Tama Road Pro series snare stand, and as you already know from one of my previous videos, that I'm putting the lifting weight to the snare stand, because I'm using 14x5 snare, which is pretty light, so I need to extra weight on a snare stand, just to prevent the bouncing from the snare. So for the bass drum pedals, of course, I'm using Czarcie Kopyto, which you probably already know from one of my previous videos. Of course, from the from the last video about my pedals, I little bit changed the settings, but the most important thing, I changed the bass drum beaters for the pedal, because they are lighter than the original one from Czarcie Kopyto. It gives me, you know, it plays smoother, especially when you are using the ankle motion. It's much easier to, you know, to get the pedal bouncing. So yeah. Okay, for the arms, I'm not using only one company, because of the most important thing for us drummers, which is money. So for example, for this side, I'm using the Basics company arms, and I believe I have Basics clamp. As you can see, I don't have additional mounting for the China. I have a clamp to, you know, to have it together with a crash, and the same situation is on my left side. But here I'm using for the crash I'm using Basics arm, and for the China I'm using Tama. Arm, and here I have Tama fast clamp to have both cymbals together. For the ride I'm using Gibraltar arm, and it's mounted using a pretty short piece from the drum rack, as you can see, and it's mounted to the leg of the drum rack, which gives me opportunity, you know, to have my ride even here, but I'm not, you know, the octopus, so yeah, we stay like this. For the splash, I'm using. This is a little bit mix up, because the arm, the boom arm is from Tama, but the actual, I don't know how to call it, this, the second part of arm is Pearl one. And as you can see, I have a little bit of issue here because my splash always, you know, going out, never go in to the bell, but always out. I need to change it, but you know, there are some more things to do, more things to buy to upgrade the setup. So right now, that's not the high priority for me. There are many other things. So yeah, and for the bell, there is a little mix up too, because the arm is from Pearl, and as you can see, the arm is going to the clamp from Tama, and the clamp is mounted to the splash arm. So yeah, that little mixed, but you know, it gives me an opportunity. This setup gives me an opportunity to set up myself, my drum rack, as fast as possible, and you know, pack it to the cases and everything, and go home or to the next gig. Okay. What else we have? The tom holder. I'm not using separate tom holders for for each tom. I'm using the double one from Tama. This tom holder was included in the Tama Silver Star kit, and it's pretty nice because there's a drum screw, which gives you opportunity to to bring toms forward more to your side, so you have a tom closer. I'm not using this option. Maybe for now. I don't know if I'll be using it in the future, but for now I'm not using it. I used to use it before I got the drum rack, but not today. What else? What else do I have? Of course, I have a floor tom staying on the floor, so I have a Tama legs for the floor tom, and of course I need to sit on something, so I have a pearl drum throne with a backrest, but I need to, please forgive me, but I never remember the product names exactly, and the drum throne is a Pearl D 2500 BR. I believe that's the highest, the high-end drum from Pearl. I love it because the motorcycle style and the cutting for the legs are not very far into the seat. I like the backrest, but there's always a but. Why I have a Tom Brady jersey here? I have it because, let me just show you. You have a screw here for the backrest. So if you are using the in-ear monitoring system or headphones or something with cable, and you're putting it behind your back, it's very good to have this part covered, because it's sometimes doing like this, it's sometimes just block here and there, and when you're playing and you, for example, just lean forward a little bit, your ears are just going to stretch, which I hate it. So I put the Tom Brady jersey here to prevent stacking my cable, and I'm never using I'm never putting the cable behind my back, between my skin and my t-shirt, because this part, if I'm always trying to to have a back rest sticking to my back. So if I will put it behind my t-shirt, it will be stuck permanently. So I don't like it, and yeah, I'm just using like this, and it's the most comfortable way for me to use it. So yeah. Okay, guys, I think that's it for the hardware, for the mic stands and for the everything rest, because there's my electronics left, some additional things which I have here. I will leave it for the next episode, maybe even 2 episodes, I don't know, we will see. But that's it for the drum hardware. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, and first things first, if you stay that long, thank you very much. For this, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and consider the subscription, because I'm trying to post as many videos per month as possible. So thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.